Hey there, you amazing high-energy people. Open-mouth smile. A huge welcome to my channel, where we're always dropping awesome and practical content. Today we're diving into something that feels like an uninvited guest in all our lives. Stress. Know those days when everything piles up, and it feels like a giant monster's sitting on your shoulders, stealing your peace. I had this one time before a big college presentation where I was so stressed I stayed up all night thinking, what if I mess this up? What if the professor asks me a tough question? What if I freeze mid-presentation? I legit thought about running. But stress is normal. We all deal with it. From exams and work to fights with friends, or even losing your house keys. The good news. Today, we're gonna learn a ton of simple, game-changing ways to tame that stress monster and take back control. This video is packed with tips that'll transform your life, so stick with me till the end. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button and bell, because you don't want to miss a second of this. Quick question. When was the last time you were super stressed? Drop it in the comments. Ready? Let's dive in. Alright, let's dig a little deeper. What even is stress? Why does it hit us out of nowhere in the middle of a regular day? Picture yourself studying for a big exam, or your boss drops a massive project on your desk due tomorrow morning. Suddenly your heart's pounding, your hands are sweaty, and your brain feels like it's short-circuiting. That's your body's fight-or-flight response in action. It releases adrenaline and cortisol to prep you for quick action. Back in the day, this helped our ancestors survive, like running from a tiger in the jungle. Those hormones gave them the speed to escape. But now, I remember prepping for a job interview once, and I was so stressed I didn't sleep a wink. I kept imagining the worst. What if they ask me a weird question? What if they lose my resume? I even stressed about what to wear and spent hours overthinking my outfit. But when stress sticks around too long, it gets dangerous. It can cause headaches, fatigue, insomnia, digestive issues, and even weaken your immune system. It can also mess with your relationships, making you snappy or too drained to talk. Studies show chronic stress can even increase the risk of heart disease. Scary, right? What's the most stressful situation you've been in? Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear your stories and how you handled them. Stress management strategies. Now that we know what stress is, let's figure out how to tame this beast. I've got a bunch of awesome tips that I've tried myself and totally work. Ready? Number 1. Breathe deep. Sounds too simple, right? But trust me, it's a game changer. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It slows your heart rate and tells your brain, hey, we're cool. I do this before big meetings when I'm nervous. I find a quiet corner, close my eyes, and take a few deep. You don't need to hit the gym and lift heavy weights. A 20-minute walk in the park, a bike ride, or even dancing at home to a fun song is enough. Once during exam stress, I put on some upbeat music and started dancing in my room. My neighbor probably thought I'd lost it, but I felt 100 times better. Open-mouth smile. Give it a try. I promise it'll lift your mood big time. Meditate or practice mindfulness. Don't think you need to sit on a mountain for hours. Meditate or practice mindfulness. Let's take 5 minutes a day in a quiet spot. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. If negative thoughts pop up, don't dwell on them. Let them pass like clouds. I used to think meditation was for weirdos, but I downloaded an app, and now my 5-minute daily meditation feels like a brain res. 4. Plan it out. A lot of stress comes from feeling like things are out of control. Grab a pen and paper and write down all your tasks. Then figure out what's urgent and what can wait. I've got this cute little notebook where I jot down my to-do list every night. When I write it out, it's like a huge weight lifts off my shoulders. 5. Eat healthy. Did you know what you eat affects your stress? Sugary snacks or fast food can make it worse. Instead, grab some fruit, nuts, or a calming herbal tea like chamomile. I'm obsessed with chamomile tea. One time when I was super stressed, I sipped a cup, and it was like the world got a little brighter. 6. Talk it out. Talk it out. Sometimes just saying what's on your mind cuts your stress in half. Chat with a friend, family member, or even a counselor. If you're shy, grab a notebook and write down what's bothering you. I once vented to my friend about work stress, and just her listening made me feel so much lighter. Have you tried any of these? Which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments. One last tip: to rest. Get enough sleep, watch a funny movie, or crack a few jokes. Laughter is legit medicine. Life's too short to be stressed all the time, right? Alright, you amazing people. That's it for today's stress-busting tips. If you loved this video, smash that like button, drop a comment with your favorite stress relief trick, and hit that subscribe button with the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I've got tons more awesome content coming your way. Smile. Quick question.